welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I have my color challenge update. I have not done an update since March, so apologies there. Is that right, or was it April? I can't remember now, but it's been a while. I think it was March. So basically I have the goal to go through my Colourpop Fade into Hue palette. I did pull the glitter shades out because I just don't use true glitters, but I want to use every shade in this palette twice. I want to explore color. I want to try different looks, you know, lower lash line, inner corner, the crease, all over the lid, like just try things. So that is kind of the premise of this video series. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling in 5 shades at a time to use each shade once or twice if I feel motivated. And then, you know, I kind of roll through them just to have some different variety. So I will be rolling all 5 of my previous shades out, and we're going to start with 5 new ones because I've used all of them. So I have this little Z palette that I keep, you know, like my daily colors in here. So these are the colors that I've had since my last update, and these are just some neutrals that I use all the time. So what we're going to do starting off is talking through these. I normally take photos of my eye looks, and I honestly just haven't, so sorry, but I can talk through them. So the first one up here is Pose. So this is like a yellow green, and I used Pose once. So Pose I used all over the lid. It definitely worked pretty well. It just looked like a shimmery lid color. It didn't really pull specifically green at all. Next is Art Deco, which is this like macaroni and cheese orange. It does have a little bit of sparkle in it, but it's one of those things where you, you know, tap your brush off and then it's just a matte shade. So I used Art Deco once. I like this one in the crease. So I'll do like a warm brown mixed with this orange, and I get a really nice kind of warm orangey look in the crease. Then I can do like a gold or something like that on the lid. I really liked it that way. Down here is Shine Bright. I used Shine Bright twice, so this is like a true yellow gold. I used it on the lid both times and really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a little bit brighter of a gold than I'm used to, but I had fun wearing it. Then over here to the next one, Dyed Up is this kind of like lime green matte. I used that one once. I used it in the crease. So I was wearing a green shadow seashells from Wild Nothing on my lid, and I wanted to add a little bit more green into the browns that I had in the crease, and this is the shade I used. This one did not wear very well. Like it showed at first and then it just wore right away. So that is something I'm finding with quite a few of these shades, is the staying power on them just really isn't super strong. Okay, and then the last one is Abstract. This is like a canary yellow. It's a matte, and I used it twice. I really like this one in the crease, again, to just add a little bit of warmth and brightness into really any kind of neutral look. So I'm very happy that I was able to use all 5 of these. And what I have already done is cleaned up my spreadsheet. So what I did originally is I had every shade in this palette in my spreadsheet twice. So each time I use the shade, because my goal is to use each shade twice, I would delete it out. So the ones that I used twice, Shine Bright and Abstract, are already out of my spreadsheet. I won't re-roll them in. I'm just gonna quickly pop these 5 back into the palette, and then we will roll for the next 5 and pop them out and talk through how I think I'm gonna use them. Okay, so my palette is back, you know, to normal. I have 4 missing because those were 4 glitters. And what we're gonna do is roll 4 different numbers. I'm gonna write down the names, and then you can see my raw reaction as I figure out what colors they map to. So I have 1 through 36 here ready to go. So let's get going. We get 23, 33, 22, and 5. I thought I was done. I have 1 more to go. Sorry. 7. Okay, so now I'm gonna figure out what these are. One moment. Okay, so I wrote down the names of each number, like how it corresponds, but I've not looked in the palette yet. So number 23 is the shade called Designer. Okay, I thought it was this one. So Designer is right up here. It's a green. It's the one of the lighter ones. So this is kind of like a sequin matte. So it's like a matte with glitter, but again, when you tap your brush, the glitter pretty much falls out. So that's our first one. I'll do a little swatch. So that is Designer. Kind of hard to see where the swatch ends, but that's it. Okay, 33 was the next number, and that is Selfie, which I think is a yellow. Oh, it is not a yellow. Okay, Selfie. Oh, it's a purple. Okay, it's like a really pretty lilac purple over here. Again, one of those matte sequence shades. So it's the second one right here. This one I think should be pretty fun. I don't think I've ever used it before. Probably just swatched it. Yeah, that could be really, really fun all over the lid. I do like a good purple look. Let's get a swatch of that. So there's the purple. So it's definitely like a blue toned lilac. Okay, number 22, bonus points, is a yellow. I've used this one before. So it's this matte one. This one was just in, but this one is bonus points. So I'm going to be pulling that in. This one I know I like on the crease, just like I was using the other kind of yellow one. So that should be pretty easy. And that is a swatch of it right there. Okay, Dyed Up just came back in. So that's the matte kind of like lime green right here. So I'll be popping this one back out. It'll get its second use and then be, done. So this one, again, didn't last super long on my eye when I used it last time, but maybe I'll try it in a different manner and it'll work better, or maybe I just need like a different base. I don't really know. And the last shade I have is Fantasyland, which I know this one because I've used it for fun before. It's this really icy pink right here. This is gorgeous all over the lid. I also like it in the inner corner, so I'm sure I'll have no problem using Fantasyland. So let me get a swatch, and then I'm going to pop all of these out and get them into my Z palette. So I'm actually going to put it up top here, so I didn't space these nicely. So Fantasyland is up here. So it's just like a very nice shimmer, not really a lot of base color to it. So that's going to be very easy for me to use. Okay, let me pop these out and I'll show you what they look like in my Z palette all together. Okay, so this is my new Z palette. I've got a pink, a purple, 2 greens, and a yellow. So I think that this should be really fun. I'm really looking forward to the pink and the purple. The greens and the yellows will be okay, but the pink and the purple really excite me. So this is what I'm going to be working with for the next month. I should be back all, according to plan in July to give you an update and hopefully roll some new shades in. But I'm definitely excited to see kind of where I get, and I will try my best to remember to take photos of my eye looks this time so that you can see them on my eyes and how I'm using them. But that is going to be it for my update today. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I will see you in my next one. Bye.